same coin. Experiences in our lives such as joy and sorrow, health and illness, light and dark, movement and stillness are all but the same. But when one comes into this realization, one is unmoved by external circumstances. And in Eastern philosophy, we call this the state of Vairagya or dispassion, the very key to equanimity. And this is exactly what I would like us to experience together today. This powerful state of Vairagya, where we experience opposites as one. So please join me on this journey from movement to stillness and discover the magic of your essence. I want to thank everyone for sharing in the chat box of how movement creates tranquility for you. We have some wonderful examples here that I want to share. Rocking my child brings me to a place of peace. Beautiful. Absolutely. Walking my dogs or cooking for others. A space of selflessness, a space of offering. Absolutely. Swinging in a hammock. Definitely. Swimming and then floating. Absolutely, again, beautiful. Doing yoga, I resonate with that very much. Okay, great, some wonderful examples to really bring what we were talking about into context. And now it's time to really bring it into our practice so we can experience it. If you are ready, we're going to come into a fun practice, if I may. I'm going to invite you to join us for this practice today, sitting or standing. For today's demonstration, I'm going to be sitting. I'm sitting in a comfortable cross-leg position, as may you, if it feels good for you. Or you could sit on a chair, perhaps, wherever you are, as long as you're feeling comfortable and the spine is upright. What we're going to begin with is what I call shake it out. We're going to begin to shake it out. Shaking is a very powerful technique that's being used around the world to reduce stress, alleviate feelings of anxiety, even deal with unprocessed emotions from the body. Because we know, right, our body is a storage unit of emotions, and we are going to try to begin to release and remove what no longer serves us. Because our bodies trap these emotions and we don't even know. So I invite you now to join me in this vibrant, delicious journey. What we're going to do is that we're going to begin to shake the hands out. I'm going to invite you to just shake your hands out. What we need to do and remember for this practice is that you need to carry along your sense of adventure, your sense of playfulness, and embrace that inner child. Shake out your shoulders. Move along through your shoulders, your torso, even start to move the head side to side. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. And you know the best part? Your camera's off, so nobody's watching you, right? And then I'd like you to shake a little bit more uninhibitedly. Can you let go of anything that's holding you back? Move the hands in any way, beautiful. Even shake the legs out a little bit. Remember, sense of adventure is most essential. And from here, we're going to transition into making a little cup with the hand. Present your opposite arm, and we're going to begin to tap. We're going to tap the arm. Good. Move up your arm, all sides of the arm. Don't leave any part of your arm untapped. Move into your chest. Beautiful. And we're going to take the opposite hand now and tap the other arm all the way. Beautiful. Give yourself a tap on the shoulders, pat on the back. Beautiful. That's it. And then we're going to start to work at the heart space. Tap, 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 tap. You know how much we're holding back all these thoughts and emotions that get trapped right in the chest, right in the rib cage. Rib cage, there we go. Diaphragm. Tap your upper abdomen, lower abdomen. Beautiful. And now we're going to focus on our kidneys. So can you tap out your kidneys right above your hips and cleanse the kidneys? Beautiful. Let's open up the leg. Good. And make some noise. The noisier, the better. Then we know that you're working at the very cellular level. Behind and the opposite leg. Remember, energy of playfulness. We often take ourselves so seriously that we forget to remove any stagnancy from the body, right? And we're going to make our way up. Say hello to the kidneys once again. Come back down to your organs, lower abdomen, all the beautiful abdominal organs that help you digest life. And then move up. So I want you to soften your hands, bring your knuckles down, and then keep your knuckles soft, right? And then we're going to again work right at the heart chakra. We're going to work right in the center of the chest, our lungs, our heart, all of these beautiful vital organs of sustenance are right here, and we're going to tap it out. And if you're feeling very, very adventurous, which I hope you are, I want you to loosen your vocal cords. And good. Let it out. Let it out. Don't hold anything back. And beautiful. Let's bring our hands right on our knees, palms facing up, and take a moment to close your eyes here. I want you to feel the vibrations. I want you to tune into the sense of energy and activation in every cell in your body that is awakened, that is energized. It's almost like a reset, a recharging of your physical, physiological, emotional, and mental body. Inhaling and exhaling, because a lot of our experience through life begins at the physical. And if we can address that, the journey becomes so much simpler, so much more uncomplicated. I want you to invite your breath in right in this moment. Can you tune in to this reverberation through the body? Keep your eyes closed and observe, swim with your bloodstream through the organs, through the cellular structure, and into this vitality right in the center of you. Beautiful. As you take an in-breath, as you exhale out, please slowly bring your hands to heart center and take your time to open your eyes, a little peek. Welcome back. And we're going to now dive a little bit deeper in our practice. I'm going to invite you to slide your hands where the right hand is beneath your left as a gesture of placing your knowledge upon your wisdom. And then slide your hands away. Beautiful. And then clasp your fingers and pull. And this is what we call the mudra of Ganesha, the seal to remove obstacles and empower and strengthen your resolve. And how appropriate is that? Because we're in the first week of this brand new year. And I think it's time to sow the seeds of intentionality through this very powerful seal. So can you empower this seal and pull your arms apart with as much strength as you can, so that this mudra is active. Hands are not limp, arms are not limp. It's active and open. And close your eyes here. As you step into your intention, your sankalpa, what is that obstacle that you would like to invite through your practice today to be removed? What is that one deterrent in your way that you'd like to be softened? Bring it to your mind's eye and allow your mudra to dissipate it. Allow your obstacles to be dissipated by the mudra of Ganesha. Active hands pull away. As you pull away, the obstacle dissipates and eventually disappears. Inhale and exhale as you allow your shoulders to relax. Take a moment to open your eyes as you slide your hands back into your heart center. Beautiful. You can close your eyes here again and gently allow your hands to rest on your knees and come into your breath. I'd like you to relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine. Feel the stacking of your spine with your neck and your head, all in one beautiful sense of alignment. And from here, soften your jawline, soften the area around your eyes, all these places in the body that we tend to store tension. We tend to hold all of the tightness. Just let it go. Remember, we're journeying from movement into stillness. And as you step into this journey, remember that this is your own journey. This is a moment for you to step into your own breath. As you become aware of the space around you, notice how your body is placed on the floor. Notice the sense of grounding that you're receiving from the earth beneath you. Notice the sounds around you. Let's open up our gates of perception. Notice and distinguish between the sounds near and far. Notice also the fabric of your clothes on your skin. Maybe you can pick up any fragrances around you. And perhaps there's a lingering taste in your mouth. Acknowledge and perceive all the gates of perception that we're blessed with. Once you step into the here and now, perceive space around you. And allow your breath now to come to the front and center of your being. Notice the changes that your breath dictates as you inhale in. Your belly inflates, diaphragm pulls down, chest lifts, clavicular lifts. As you exhale, following the same passage back, shoulders relax, chest recedes, belly recedes. Inhaling, perhaps exaggerating your breath just a little bit. Inhaling in, let's take a breath of bliss together. Exhale out. An exhalation of surrender. Inhaling in, opportunity, creativity, and a quality of grace. As you exhale out, allow your body to completely relax and dissolve into the moment. I'd like to invite you on a short visualization. Imagine that your body is a pool of water. And as you dive in, you create multiple ripples around you. Observe and visualize through your mind's eye the multiple ripples that are moving away from your body as you dive in. Rustled up water, energized through the ripples that your body created as it contacted the pool of water. But then a certain magic starts to transpire as you go deeper down, as you dive deeper in. The ripples start to dissipate. The ripples soften. And now they're few and far between. As that happens, you also notice that your breath seems to be softer, gentler, and perhaps more spacious. And it is really this experience of the movement allowing you to step into that space of stillness. As you dive deeper and deeper into your own consciousness, you discover this indelible sense of stillness, this sense of softness, a sense of light, lightness and lit, right at the center of you, right in the very core of your being. And this is the discovery of your essence. This is the beauty of your essence. So even though your body is in a constant change, in a state of flux and transformation, constantly, there is this sense of stillness right at the very core of you, right at the center of your existence, that you can assess and you can reach to, like you're doing now. Let this be a very lucid experience. Visualize lucidly where you're diving, how soft the water is around you, how the water embraces your body. And then notice how your breath changes and creates shape, because it's so malleable in that beautiful body of water. Your breath is still. The water is placid. Tune into the sense of stillness, because this belongs to you. This is your sense of grounding and stability. This is the grace that resides within you. This is that divine spark resident within you. And this divine spark, once when lit, doesn't put out. It's always available. Revel in this magic and this glory of this stillness. Notice all of the 30 trillion cells in your body that are vibrating with life, with vital life force. And yet, right at the very essence of you, there is this beautiful, magical sense of stillness. The movement and the stillness as one. The movement leading you into the stillness, and the stillness syncopating with the movement. As you take your time to notice the grace within your breath, as you notice how centered and grounded you are, take a moment to come back to that intention that you'd like to carry with you through the next few days and weeks and months, to empower you, to allow you to stay true to yourself, to allow you to shine that torch into all of that resplendence that is waiting to sparkle within you. Take a breath in and out. Spontaneous, natural breath. Inhaling in, exhaling out. One more breath in. Let's breathe together. Let's breathe into hope, into transformation. Let's breathe into the magic of being. Inhaling in and exhaling out. As you take your time to come back into space, as you take your time to come into the present moment, the only moment where life exists, realize that that divine spark, that light, once it's been ignited, it always flickers its wisdom and sparkle for you to absorb as and when you need. And this is really what we call tapas. This is that aspect of your inner knowing, that aspect of your inner wisdom that allows you to find your true north, allows you to stay true and do the work and practice even when you don't feel like it, because you know it's good for you. It's soul nourishing. Take your time. Take your time to slowly bring your hands to heart center. And let's start to rub our palms together, generate heat, energy, and joy through our hands. Create the tapas, that burning away of impurities, burning away of all that doesn't serve you, and allow your hands to come in contact with your eyes and breathe through your eyes. Breathe and allow your hands to drop into your ears, your cheeks, your throat, your neck, and drop your hands to your heart center and connect to that very essence, that sense of stillness within you, that sense of tapas, your inner knowing, that knowing that burns away anything that no longer serves you. Inhale and exhale as you bring your hands to heart center in Namaskara Mudra. With a beautiful smile on your face, an inner smile, like your heart was smiling, like your shoulders are smiling. Allow every part of your body to come into this space of joyousness, exuberance, and bow to that inner knowing. With a few blinks, when you feel ready, please open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time, for being on this journey. Can you find a word that captures how you're feeling right now and put it in the chat box? Mine is bliss. We have some time now, so I'd like to take some questions that you've shared with us to further our experience and for the benefit of everybody. Here's our first question. How do you recommend using movement in balance with meditation? Wonderful question. But in my mind, I see no difference between movement and meditation. They're all but the state of Vairagya. They're all but two sides of the same coin, right? So if there is consciousness in your movement, if there is a space of awareness, if there is prana in your movement, it's meditation. That's exactly the difference where the divide becomes very, very soft, right? So that's really if you invite a quality of awareness in everything that you're doing, each action becomes a dance. Your life itself becomes a dance of life, right? That's what we want. Thank you for that question. We have one more question here. I struggle with stillness of my mind. As much as I try, my thoughts are always racing. Any suggestions? Wonderful universal question. I don't know anyone who doesn't feel this way. I'm raising two hands. I feel that way. That's why we say this is work in constant progress, right? There's no end goal here. But the idea is what we need to remember is not to compete with the mind. Why? Because we call this the monkey mind. The mind is like a monkey and is jumping from place to place, from tree trunk to tree trunk, which in our case is thought to thought, right? Like we experienced in the meditation. But if you become aware, you take the pedestal of a pilot's vision. You bring this bird's eye view and not get engrossed and pulled and pushed by every thought in the monkey mind. I feel like there seems to come a space of tranquility and a space of acceptance. So rather than fighting, we're with it. We're one team. So our minds, our thoughts, our emotions, we're all one team, right? Thank you for your wonderful questions. But before we leave each other's company, I want to share some of the lovely, wonderful words you have shared with us from our meditation today. You've expressed you're feeling relaxed, you're feeling energized. Oh, I love that. You're feeling clear-minded. You're feeling happy. Oh, me too. Thank you so much for taking out your precious time to step into the driver's seat of your well-being. I hope you will continue to explore and deepen your meditation practice with us. Remember, you can meditate with Round Glass live every single day. Join us anytime on round.glass and on our app. I hope to see you next week on yet another inner and outer adventure as we journey from movement to stillness. Thank you, namaste, and have a blissful day.